Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we are back for another Saturday live stream. Today it is Baldur's Gate 3. So welcome aboard those of you who are here already. We'll just hang in and chill just a little bit until everybody else is able to join us. And we have the beautiful view. We'll get ourselves relaxed and peaceful and zen, that zen mood that we're looking for before we head down and find the source of this beautiful song that we're hearing in the background. In fact, I want to kind of pop through everybody real quick here. Okay, so we aren't totally depleted on Shadowheart spells. We aren't... Well, we're sort of highly depleted with wills, but it's not the end of the world.
No time to rest.
And we have a few spells. We got spells remaining all around. And the other thing is, do we have any... No, actually, we don't have any really spell sheets with us. We don't have any spells on paper as backup that we could use. So what you see is what you get for today's episode until we rest some more. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Such a pretty song. Somebody else down there seems to like it. I think that's what that's telling us. In fact, yes, we can see somebody tiny down there. Legs are red from even here, we can see that. And it means he's standing in the water listening to the music. Yeah, I had fun making the thumbnail today and the title today since the end of last episode. Wyll learned how to play a lute, or we found out he has a skill to play a lute. So I'm surprised he's not taking that off his back, our little traveling minstrel group here, and play along. But I guess he's not quite that confident yet. Such a pretty song. Hey Mike, how you doing? Welcome aboard. We're just chilling, listening to a song. Please. Oh, such a beautiful song. You can see him through the trees down there. Hope all is well with you, Mike.
Please.
Oh yeah, there's some great... I want to go here and just kind of hang out. Listen to the music by the beach. I wouldn't turn down a visit to this little cove here.
Such a pretty song.
Such a pretty song. And guess what? It's top of the... Yeah, just as I saw your comment pop up, Nightmare, it is the top of the hour. So it is time to get these boots a-walking. These boots were made for walking. That's what you do a lot in D&D, other than the quick travel. So who do we got leading off? I guess we'll go with our great communicator, and we'll just start checking out some of the high ground till we move down and just see what some of these other paths lead to. Get an idea of our surroundings before we move out there. Maybe we can see the source of the song if we come up here. Do we think? Do we see anything down there? No, but we hear the song a lot better. So we definitely got the views here today. We have definitely got the views here today. So it looks like we're going to have to get down and investigate a little closer. Although, as a potential warning sign, I guess, you could say there's some bones lying around. And whenever you see piles of bones, it makes you wonder. I don't know what we needed with that rib cage, but you know, you never know when somebody might need a bone. Oh, I think I see a knife down there. Yeah, a dagger. Look at that. Let's pick it up. Okay, so let's kind of get the lay of the land here. So we got another level we could come down to also. I'll tell you what, we're not gonna overly commit here. I think maybe I'll take, I think I'll take myself and Shadowheart down there. Let's split up and just keep some folks on the high. I'm thinking let's keep a couple on the high ground. Why don't we try that? Whoops, I don't need to hide. Let's start with me, and can I go down there with maybe Shadowheart? Can we join you up there? Is there a way to do it this way? I think there is. Can we join up this way? There we go. And then I'll leave the other two up top, kind of around. Now that I've got you dizzy looking at the bushes there, let me take Shadowheart down here and go see go talk to that kid and keep these others up here. Now, obviously, I'm doing this because I kind of know something's going to happen here. This is one of those areas I have been before, so we're just going to come down here and check things out. The two of us, just the pair of us. In fact, we can climb down right here, I think. Yeah, I see some knotted roots here. Come on, Shadowheart. Let's see what this kid has to say about this beautiful music.
Please.
Okay, we're investigating the beach. There was a dramatic shunk as we get down to the beach, so it always makes you wonder, but we don't see anything but the little boy.
Such a pretty song.
Admiring the beautiful music. Okay, what does he have to say about it?
Shh. Listen.
Yeah, well, the problem is, you know, you can tell something's up looking at his eyes, so maybe you shouldn't be standing out in the water. You know, it gets deep pretty fast around here.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Well, I think we don't want to focus on what he hears. I hear the song, but I don't think it's as mesmerizing as you seem to think it is.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Ah ha ha! We see the source of the music.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Little boy. Little boy, and there's not just one. There are many. So this is what we got. We fortunately have apparently they didn't notice everybody up here on the high ground, and Wyll got a good initiative roll. Now who's coming up next? Let's get that. Okay, that's this one down here moves next, and that seems to be the one. Yeah, that's the one singing the luring song. And then the next one. So these two move first. So if I ideally had an option, but then it's only Shadowheart and then the next two move. So really, overall, these harpies have the jump on us. Let's just say it the way it is. So I think what I'm going to try doing is just whatever has the best chance to hit for us. Now these individuals have 31 hit points. Yeah, pretty much 31 hit points across the board. So the sleep spell is off the table right off the bat. We do have a magic missile attack right away, and I do have 2 level 2 spells, so maybe I can send this off as a wake up warning call to these individuals from Gale. Perhaps. and see what a level 2 version of it. Yeah, let's do the level 2 version since I have 2 uses of that. And I think I'm just going to direct them all right here to the one. I guess I could direct them all to the one singing because it's an automatic hit and this one goes next. Level 2, so you get all 4 hits. Boom, 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 boom. And he broke the concentration. We broke the concentration of its song.
I'll make you pay.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think I've ever done that. I've had so many fails of breaking the concentration on that song. We actually did it. How about that? It is possible. I don't know how hard the roll is or if I've just had sucky rolls in the past whenever I tried this. I've tried it a couple times. I've never broken that luring song. So that's crazy, if you want my opinion. But, you know, continuing with the trend of new things happening, at least from what I'm used to on this playthrough. Now, I don't have any extra special things to do, so we're just going to end our turn for you, Gale. I don't think, with the way these guys, or the distance these guys flew, that I can really run you away anywhere that's going to keep you safe if they decide to go for you. And what's this thing going to do? Start singing again? No. Oh, he's coming for Gale. Yeah, Gale got himself noticed. And let's just do a regular old-fashioned opportunity attack, just because we can. Swing that stick, and did a whole 1 bit of damage, and it flew away. Okay, now it's Shadowheart's turn. And I'm kind of thinking, how weak or how badly did we hit this thing right here? Oh, we got it knocked down in half as far as hit points. So Shadowheart, I'm kind of thinking now might be a good time for you to do something. Can you reach it with the guiding bolt? With a 65% chance, I think we're going to give it a go. We could go up in damage, but since it's half injured, let's just stick with the regular. Oh, yeah, and that's why I'm shocked that I got the song to break, because half the time, half my party gets lured over to this this harpy, making this battle a pain in the royal butt, I'm telling you. Oh, come on, Shadowheart. Quit playing in the shadows, be a big girl, get out there and hit. And, you know, once again, I don't have a lot for you to do, except maybe let's split up a little. Okay, there's not much space to split up down here. Oh well, you're done. Let's see what the other 2 harpies do. Oh, rip out your throat. They're coming for us. It's a shame the camera doesn't pan. Well, that's what you get, Shadowheart, for missing your shot. You get hurt in return. And we got another one flying. This is the one that was below us. Oh, it flew down there to me. I think a little wrath. In fact, is this thing in the water? Will I hurt myself if I do some wrath with lightning? Let's stick to thunder just in case. I'm a little worried that I'm standing in the water here, or even the kid is too. I wouldn't want to hurt him. So, yeah, and I think she doesn't have her shield right now, does she? That's a little of a problem. But we're all look at the hurt. Boom, boom, boom. We all got hit bad. Let's hit him back. And it flew away. Okay, you, my friend, run away. Uh-oh. Ouch. I hope he didn't die. Oh, the kid's down. Is he dead? Is he dead? Ah! The kid's dead! Well, I guess that's the bad news. I don't know that I've ever had that happen, but then I never broke the song before, and that's a bad thing to break the song, making him run right by the freaking harpy. Baby, how cruel is that? He's down and dead. 1 blow. Well, you know, we aren't all doing that much better either. Holy smokes. Oh, man. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. I appreciate seeing some new faces. This guy, I don't think I officially said hello to you too. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, they murdered him. That was cold. Oh, poor kid. I guess they got pissed that we broke the spell or something. So now we got a couple moves left, and we're way up here if we can find Wyll. And don't we have... oh yeah, it's trying to hide in the trees, doing an unsuccessful job. What do we want to do? We have options, my friends. We got the good old Eldritch Blast. But is there something? Yeah, and that doesn't necessarily do anything better unless I can. Well, he's not really gripping a weapon. I think he just has claws, so that's not a smart move. We could try to get him bleeding, but then we don't do as much potential. Oh yeah, we do the same potential. We can try getting him bleeding, but you know, we got other things that can do potentially more damage. And in fact, a witch bolt. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a witch bolt and try to keep the connection going. So, that's just sad. I hate seeing a little tiefling drop like that. It's not like he even had a chance to bleed out where we could fix him up. He's just down, the poor kid. Oh my lord. Man, that just sucks. Well, we have the cloud of daggers, but this thing's just probably going to fly away out of it, so it doesn't do much. So I think it's more in our interest to try a little zappity zap on this guy. Only 65%, but let's think positive here. We already missed our 65 on Shadowheart. Let's hit on this one. And we did. Nice 10 damage. The connection remains, so next turn, as long as the connection remains, I think it turns into an automatic hit by pressing this button down here. That's my experience with this spell. So good job, Wyll. You're the only one in 100% pure health. So maybe what I do is I move you a little farther down closer to the vine, so if we have to drop down a level to help our friends, you'll be in better position to do that because we aren't next to this guy. He can't get an opportunity attack for us. So let's play it that way and end your turn.
No choice but to keep going.
Now we have myself. We're going to have to heal, I do believe, but we do have plenty of potions right now. You know, there's other ways to heal, but I do not have I did not recharge my lay on hand, so I don't have that available, but at least we have a potion. So the big thing is, let's do some damage. And let's before we do it, it's a concentration spell. We're in close combat. I can easily have my concentration blown or broken by this thing, especially with that many hit points right next to me. But I'm going to give a chance because it seems like we need all the help we can get. Oh, but bless takes away my action, so forget blessing myself. Let's just make sure I'm not missing any opportunity here. So this one's evocation, but it takes... Do I still get to swing with the thing, even if I... Because I can do a thunderous smite. Pushes them away, possibly knocks it prone. I do like the idea of that. I do like the idea of knocking this thing prone because, you know, his tail's still moving. I would hope it's not the wind and he still has a glimmer of life, but I don't think so. I think we hammer this guy because I'm pissed. And we smite on top of that. That's what you call damage and payback from that stupid harpy. Okay, now, except I did the smite, so I will not be able to heal if they move towards me, but we got one down. We got one down. Now we got to cross our fingers that we survive. No mercy for kids. And this recharges on short rest, and I can't use it now in battle, so let's end our turn. Well, do I want to move anywhere? Because these guys have amazing distance. I'll still be close enough to help. No, because they hit and then fly away, as we've seen. So I think it's in my best interest to kind of close ground. But I'm only going to go to the edge of the water. Let them come to me. And let me keep my full mobility. Defensively, whatever you want to call it. And here we go. Oh, we're back up to Wyll. I forgot. We don't get, they don't move one more time in ahead of us. So I am going to use my final charge of magic missile, and we're going to come back down here and see if we can finish this guy off. So we're going to pick it. We're going to do it at level 2, so we get 4 charges instead of 3, and we're going to go blast, 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 and see if this is enough. And we took him down. Awesome job, Wyll. I will let you drink the little magic potion here to help you out. So hopefully these harpies won't be able to at least one-shot you. I'm going to keep you standing on the edge because you do have one more spell you might be able to cast, and that seems to be giving you pretty good vision. And there is your turn. Let's hope they don't knock one of us down now. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's gonna try a luring song. Well, Shadowheart saved from the luring song. So this thing has stayed out there, and I have one more spell. Is this one at full health? No, we hit it when it ran away from us. So I think I'm gonna try one more spell. We've depleted enough spells. We're gonna have to rest anyway. Well, and I don't think I have line of sight to try and silence the singing one. So that's off the table. Now healing takes an action, but once again, oh, you at least have one potion. How would we like to do this? I think I'm just going to Guiding Bolt. Yeah, this one that's in front of us is the one that's up next. I can see a highlight. So I think we're going to just try the Guiding Bolt on it, because that's the potential if we can hit. And I'm gonna up it to level. We're going to up our game because I do have the level 2 spell, 1 remaining. 1 level 1, 1 level 2. And please hit this time, Shadowheart. You had your practice the first time. And we did it! Solid hit from Shadowheart. This thing is wasted down to 2 hit points. You gotta love it. Shadowheart, do we dare? Do we dare have you just not take the potion right now and not waste it? Your health remaining 16. You lost 8 last time, so odds are a single one won't take you down. Of course, that's a lot of wishful thinking on my part. I'm going to actually just move up to the edge here, so if it comes towards us, it's got 2 people that we'll have to get away from. I think we will go back to this. So we got our shield back up, as was pointed out to me, so we'll get her more defensively oriented now that we're not shooting with her crossbow. That was an oversight the first time. She might have taken less damage, or they might have missed. That's where y'all's comments come in handy. That's for dang sure. There you go, and she missed because she put her shield up. Uh-oh. He's lured. Ah! I miss out on an easy shot, and I'm lured. Ah! Why? Why? And you're lured. Oh, man. Does this one sound any better than the other one? I don't think so. It looks like Gale's down. Oh, Shadowheart. All you gotta do is hit this thing standing next to you. All you have to do is hit this thing. 80% advantage because she's sloshing through the water, and we're gonna take this. Just hit. Okay, and then there was one. Yeah, but the bless would have saved on saving throws. You're right. I was thinking, oh, and I was taking away my turn, but bless really would have probably been the right play. I'm thinking about, oh yeah, I wasn't expecting another one to start up the song because I usually don't have the first one to lose the gift of song. Oh, man. Jeez, oh Pete. Well, Zigzag, or I mean Shadowheart. What do we have the ability to do? We can jump. Is that going to get you any farther than this? Yeah, it will. All right, so there we go. Let's. We got Wyll next. Can he please break out of the trance from that song? Please, please, please.
This is my time.
Okay, the unfortunate thing is by being tranced, he lost out on, and I do not want to do anything else dangerous, so I have, we're going to go for another Witch Bolt just because I do have it available, and we're going to hope we can get connected on this one again. And we did, a good 15. We broke the song trance. That in itself is really good. So I guess we'll do another run back. So in case bad things happen, it'll be, if he comes for us, it'll get him that much closer to our reinforcements charging up the hill.
Fleet of foot.
Yeah, I hear you, bless is. And you know what I really could have done is I could have used it before we even started battle. I know it's time limited, isn't it? Is it time limited or not? I'm going to have to double check on it. There may be is there a 10-turn timer kind of thing or whatever on the bless? I can't recall, or is it just once concentration is broken? So that one we'll have to try planning ahead when we know there's going to be a battle, to make sure I set it before every battle, at least every battle I'm not surprised on. So that's good comment, good tips, as usual, from everybody playing this guy. You know, can I jump up there? Do I have jump on a bonus action? Yeah, well, not really. Well, it says it's a bonus action. Well, let's see if it can get me up a little higher. And it... Not enough movement, not enough movement. Interesting camera work, dude. Interesting camera work. So now I can climb the vine, is what it looks like. And we can get up here. It'll let me get past you. Now, unfortunately, I've used my bonus action, so once again, there goes the drinking of the healing potion. So I guess I'll set myself behind you, Wyll, just because, even though yes, it can fly right over you, but at least we're going to be up on your level to start tag teaming this last harpy up here. And what I could do is, I do have the, since there's nothing else I'll be able to do, is, well, if she starts singing, I could do this cantrip right here on myself. Why don't we, to give ourselves a little resistance? Yeah, all I got to do before I start is put us in turn base, yeah, and then, you know, move a little bit closer, as close as I safely can in battle, and then put it in turn base. So now I decided to protect myself instead of, and we've already had this thing go singing once and have it influence a ton of us. So I'm going to try and protect myself from being under the influence again, just in case it decides to sing again. And we got to end this battle as soon as possible. Woo! It outflew the camera. And Wyll took his first hit, and now it's our turn. He barely hit Wyll, though, so that's good news. Shadowheart, let's do... Well, let's just get you up as close as we can, and you do have a single spell left, so hopefully you know, we can, yeah, in fact, we can use up our last spell here. You should be able to hit. Oh, you're not. You don't have a line of sight to this thing up here from where you are. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Can you hit with your crossbow? Yeah, but you have the low ground disadvantage. But this thing only has 5 hit points. We're just going to give it a go. And we didn't quite hit. It was a hopeful move. Let's move closer to the vine in case we need to climb it. And we got our 3 turns in a row, so we're in good shape now. I'm not too worried now. And we are connected, so let's end it. This should be, well, unless, of course, we don't get a good roll. We roll a 1. And kabloom. We took it out. So we'll run over here and lift up our friend. In fact, I'll do it. Actually, he helped us tremendously for the initial harpy. Unfortunately, little did I know it was gonna mean the death of the kid. Had I known that, oh baby, maybe we should have. Yeah, but then we all would have had to do saving rolls against the song. But then I could have set bless and maybe kept the kid alive. Yeah, we got Gale to stop. He's not dying anymore. He's got his single hit point, and he has been revived. So it's time for us to kind of group back up, I think. We all need to kind of group back up, and let's get moving down here. Let's take a look at the kid. Is there anything at all we can do? Does Shadowheart have any kind of make you alive? Yeah, we have spells of revivify. Oh man, can we use one on the poor kid? I think they're only for us. Yeah, I don't have to go in order. I do know that, this guy. But in this case, it really didn't matter at that point. I guess I could have skipped a woeful bad shot by Shadowheart, but to be quite honest, I wasn't totally paying attention and didn't realize the 3 of us were in a row. It just, you know, I think it's still sticking in the back of my mind. I'm really sad that this kid did not survive. Oh well, I guess we'll take it. Yeah. He's not dead yet. I want to believe that. Yeah. He hasn't kicked the bucket yet. It doesn't look like these guys have too much harpy happiness within them that they've left for us. We'll go check this harpy.
What's inside?
He's deader than ever, yeah. Now this harpy did have some gold and a good old skull. You know, you can't have too many skulls in this game. Is there anything... Okay, that harpy's empty. I forgot to check to make sure there's nothing else. I was so caught up with the battle. Is there anything up here? Otherwise, we'll check around here to see any other loot. Yeah, there's nothing up here. So let's continue checking around this little island. Because you know harpies. Oh, in fact, here's a chest.
What's in here?
We got experience just for finding the chest. And we also got 44 gold. Well, I'm not done. I'm not done searching. Because I don't think where we looked at the top of that rock there... All harpies have a nest, don't they? Isn't that the story? And I'm pretending like I don't know, but I did finally once find the nest. Can we please jump zigzag? Thank you. Yeah, I think I've had every kind of interaction possible with the kids. What I was hoping for Well, let me explain what I was hoping for. This guy gives us an in with the little kids if we save them. Well, guess what? We don't have an in with the kids. We're going to have to try doing something the hard way to gain favor with the kids, if we choose we even want to. I think I'm just going to split us up at this point because I don't need everybody trying to jump over here. In fact, we definitely are in long rest need now because I think we've used all our short rests. So we will be due for a long rest once I should say, and my half-orc self run over here. Okay, I got to jump up here too. But we found their nest.
Those harpies were hoarding.
It looks like a letter is here. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry. She should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, God, it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice because that would be a lie. But I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life, aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur. He likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. Okay, someone made a deal with the devil, eh? Maggie Two Fingers. Oh, that's who won't be bothering Miriam anymore. Okay. We'll see if we run into anything about this. Now, what's in the nest? Oh, wow. So we got a ring of color spray. So that saves a spell for someone. Bloodstone, a supply pack, and a good old bone. 2 good old bones. Dem bones, dem bones. In fact, why don't we take the letter just to have it? In case we meet somebody that rings a bell with that story, we can refresh our memory. Okay, very good. Let's jump back down here and jump over here. Rejoin with our friends and start talking about taking a little rest. Yeah, happy. Yeah, dem bones, dem bones. We try not to forget dem bones. Oh, Wyll didn't make the... Now Wyll makes the jump, you little lazy son of a gun. He was going to just save his energy. He says, I really need that long rest, is what he's trying to say by not making the first jump. But he redeemed himself. All right, well, let's go by the little boy one more time. Make sure there's nothing I missed over here. There's one more harpy up here we got to check the body on, just in case it has something. And because I didn't at least have the... And, poor kid. Damn. Okay. Well, you know what? Whoa. Let me look at things here. Oh, I haven't found it yet. It's so annoying. I haven't found the Speak to the Dead necklace thing. Do I have anybody who has the ability to speak with the dead? I was going to say maybe we could talk to the boy and salvage, because it's not like we killed him, so he should talk to us. And I don't think anybody has that yet either. Well, doggone it. You know... It's just the way it is sometimes. We don't have the ability to talk to him because I don't think anybody has speak with the dead yet. Yeah, because Gale's not of that affinity. He's not the necromancer kind, or I think he would have come with it. So I don't think anybody has it. Oh well. There was hope that maybe I could still talk to the little boy, and we cannot. Someone's out of shape by the sounds of those climbing noises. And we get a wonderful skull. How about that? Well, we're almost to the top of the thing, so we'll just... Whoa, wait. I meant to look over here. I've looked over here before, and I've never jumped over here, and I don't know if there's anything on the other side. Because it looks like there's these perfect 2 pillars here, and you know what? I've never jumped over here to see if there's anything visible. So I think this... I don't know if everybody will be able to jump across or not. Let's find out. It just seems like if they set up something so obvious, and I've seen this before, never done it, is there something on the other side? Maybe we'll be disappointed. I do not know. Maybe I've wasted time. Ah ha ha ha! Okay, there is something worthwhile as long as we notice it, and we did notice it. Now, do we... We do have a shovel, right? Yes. Whew. So we get a new crossbow. Yeah, that was worth a couple jumps. And I don't think... Does it look... You know, sometimes is stuff behind a waterfall. It looks like there's a vine that we could climb. I wonder if I can jump. If anyone can jump, it's going to be me, but it doesn't seem... Let's just try it. Has anybody successfully made this jump before? Is it worth me wasting time? Oh, the books give you good money when you sell them, and I hang on to the books because when I'm playing on my own, I read all the books, I read all the stories, because I like the flavor, the lore, the text that it gives, or you know, I don't know if I can jump this far. That's the only thing, and I don't have any make you jump farther potions right now. Yeah, this one's too far for me. Has anyone ever tried this? I've always wanted to try this, thinking there's got to be something over here, but maybe it's nothing. I don't know. Oh, you can dig there anyways. Ah, how cool. Yeah, were you just collecting books for the money, or were you actually reading them all? And I guess we should all join back up. I want them to follow me as soon as I make room for them. Yeah, has anybody ever found anything over there or even tried? No other loot? Oh, you can get behind... Oh, from the grove you can get behind the waterfall. I didn't know that. I never have. Never done that. I don't know why I hit tab just then. It's because I missed Q. That shows you how coordinated I can be sometimes. But you all know me. I'm a master misclicker. Now Volo is still here talking to the bear, exaggerating the bear's story.
Yes, I see. And it's that with 2 R's or 1.
And I'm having that sound issue again, and I have not been able to narrow down why I get that sound stutter. And it has to be some setting somewhere that I have in my OBS. I apologize for that. That occasionally cropped up at the end of last episode, and we're going to see if we can't resolve. Now, we have never talked to the parents after we saved her, did we?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Kind of talks to the mom with that spoiled child attitude sound, right? Mom. Father just ignores it. I was out running errands this morning. I heard the same kind of interaction go on from a kid. Mom, just stop it. Oh well. Let's see. I hope we meet together under better circumstances. I saved your daughter. Got anything more than a thanks for me? This could have ended badly. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one because that's the way I'm feeling with the way the kid kind of had a hint of wanting more to give more back talk, and or I could talk directly to Arabella But I think I'm just going to go with the way I'm feeling right now. Yeah, we're just going to do this.
The nine hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try.
I guess he basically just told us that he can't handle or take care of his own kids.
I was trying
Oh.
to help.
So we have a locket that provides dancing lights, okay? Why do I forget that that's what they give us? Okay. We should probably put that right on somebody. I imagine that sounds like a Galish kind of a thing. Because he doesn't have dark vision anyway, so you might as well give him the ability for free dancing lights, right? To brighten things up for him. Is that a good call? I don't know. And we should probably give the ring of color spray to somebody. And I would imagine... What do I have? The ring of flinging? We should give it to somebody who's going to be close up in fights, which I guess is going to be me. So I guess since I only have one ring so far, we'll do that. I could put it on Wyll because he would be a backup for close-up fighting between these two. Well, Shadowheart can too with her mace. So we'll just do it this way for now. I'm greedy. And we'll leave it at that. And yes, it's just a reminder, we do need to make a rest, but I am hoping I don't piss off the tieflings again and have an unexpected fight here. And we can safely get through the grove here before we rest. Now what's this? Why is this here? We've talked to these individuals already, I think, maybe?
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Yeah, they're still pissed. And there's our broken chest that we couldn't lockpick. I love seeing stuff like this that happened in the past. You know, so many other games, things like that. You come back there, they kind of disappear and stuff.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Yeah, okay, so we got dissent in the crowd. So we're gonna try talking to this kid this time, and I'm gonna have my most personable person see if he can figure something out here.
If I may.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Let's turn around and see what he's looking at.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Ah. Well, guess what? Let's investigate. Well, +1 intelligence. Let's do it. Let's add a bonus. I'll even give the bonus because we want to pass this one and see if we can do it. Ah! And we only roll a 1 on the die here. Well, you know, we have 2 inspirations. What the heck? I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna waste an inspiration just on this. There we go. Okay, let's continue.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Sneaky little kids. And we're in.
Over onward.
Now I've never had the super jump ability at this point. I wonder, can I don't know. Let's find out, because I've seen this thing over here. I don't know if I've ever jumped over here before. Let's just test my character now. I don't think I have the jump that it takes to clear this, and I don't have any potions of extra jumping as far as I know over here. Yeah, we aren't gonna. I don't have feather walking. I don't have any of those kinds of things yet. That kind of, I don't think that allow you to get over these situations. Oh well, let's join back up. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's a scroll. Ray of Frost. Spells. Sorry for this. I don't know. I should know my spells better, eh? I should know my spells better. But no, we don't have any kind of feather walking, extra leap ability kind of spells yet. It's just a little bit too early, I guess, for us to have access to that. So, oh well. Oh well. And it's probably not worth it remembering in order to come back and try to do it. Now, is this the grunty kid that doesn't really talk? Yeah. I don't think we even have a mage hand yet. You got to remember, this is early, and I don't think we've picked up a whole heck of a lot of stuff yet. Because I don't even see a mage hand. I mean, there's command, but that's not mage. Oh, wait. Mage hand. So a mage hand can go over there and grab what's in that thing? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, let's just see. I gotta learn what the mage hand can and can't do. So, Gale, you have it. You and your staggering one ability, one health point. Yeah, let's try this. Can't be added to inventory. What is it? Attack? No. Oh, can the mage hand throw it over? No. Can it throw it over? Let's find out. Is it strong enough to throw it over here? Oh wow, it looks like it might be able to. Holy crap! We have a way to get it over! That's one thing I had not thought of trying, because it's something we have early game to be able to use. How cool is that? Between all you helping me out, we're going to figure everything out now. How about that? Okay, we don't need the hand anymore. Let's just see what we get. All right, so a scroll of chromatic orb. So that's a thunder damaging kind of thing. Possibly creating a surface on impact. And some gold. And oh good, another trap disarming tool. Can't have too many of them. There we go. And I think we'll lead with Wyll again, because he does have the higher charisma. I don't think we're going to be very successful down here talking to these guys. There's Maul.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Ah, Sylphie's the one that tried to pickpocket us. That's what it is. And then there's one other encounter with a kid that we are unable to have had happen because those three guys at the beginning, after that fight, ran off. But I won't go into detail. There's just things that happen depending on your choices that you don't have access to. But at least we helped a couple of Maul's kids. Yeah, why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Pretty risky for the kids here, don't you think?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate.
Aha.
Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Well, paladin-wise, yes. Or quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast. You know, I'm gonna play the goody two shoes here, yes, because you know that's just the way I've got to play it. I don't think we would have invested in a thieves guild, you know, because it's kids. Yes, I would support the kids, but not in the process of thieving where they might get hurt. So I'm just gonna do the conservative answer, right or wrong.
So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate,
Anything else?
Well, it's probably true. Thought you might need help with something? Is there something else that he hasn't brought up? Or she hasn't brought up?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Somehow that doesn't seem like something this particular group would do. As much as I think it would be fun to try stealing the idol sometimes. I think I'll just go, yeah, okay, I'll see what I can do, and then not really do anything.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Let's just see if she has anything to trade. I don't know if I've really checked what they... Oh, she has some stuff. Oh, she has some stuff. I don't think I need a toy block, but let's see. Necrotic arrow, an arrow of roaring thunder. Yeah, you know, but I'm not going to pay for a scroll, so... Now, poison resistance, though, that sounds like it could come in handy. And I might be able to afford it. Not quite. Well, we found the polished dagger. That'll help. And then, yeah, well, you happen to have a little bit of coin in there. Can we not overpay? Let's split. And change it to 14. And try this. See? I actually did math in my head. How about that? Alright, so we just bought elixir of poison resistance. I'm going to leave the rest of it. Although Peerless Focus, now that we're standing here looking at it, I could afford that too, selling a few of these, selling a few books. I could afford that, even with my gold. This is so... Gain advantage on concentration saves. And there could be some busy, hectic times where this could come in handy. Yeah, it was kind of cool that we could get the quest. Unfortunately, I don't think stealing the idol is what this party would do. How about that? So I'm going to end up selling some books before we'd had a chance to read them. Well, hell. Well, excuse me. Oh, heck. I imagine we can get something for the bones. And a candle. All this stuff here. You kids need another fishing rod. A hammer. All this stuff I don't need. The tongs. And then I can sell you a few books. How about a battle axe? I don't think I need a battle axe either. Oh, wow. We only need 8 now. So we're pretty close. Don't feed Tuffet. Well, that'll almost get us there. We already know not to feed the bear, not to feed Tuffet. He's big and fat. And let's split the 2 gold, and we got ourselves the potion I wanted. How about that? Okay. So we're going to move on.
Anything else?
All right, now we're gonna leave. Thank you, Maul.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
At least we're in decent shape with these guys, and according to Maul, based on what she said, we very well, I'm thinking, could see her again in Act 3.
Let's chew the fat.
Let's see what other kids are down here.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Wow. Okay. These are all the kids. Oh, there's the one that we made cry.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
Yeah, we figured that out. Can I pick it? Yeah, everything here is... Oh, that's not red. Or is it if I... Yeah, if I try to take it, it's red. So we won't... The hidden rulers of Baldur's Gate. We won't try to take anything. We'll be good down here.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm aware that it's the idol can be stolen and stuff. I just don't think this is the playthrough where it's going to happen, guys. I'm sorry. It just doesn't fit with what our characters, I don't think, are all about. So we're not going to steal anything in these cabinets down here. We're just going to head out. We checked it out. We checked in with them. We have an okay relationship with them if we run into them again in Baldur's Gate, which sounds like the next possible place we'll see them, according to the comments they made. And we got, because of your help and your great ideas, we got to see what was over here, finally, and we took it. Alright, we're back out here. Let's... There's really the only person... I only really have to go along this back side here, because we've done everything else. And I think Zevlor is back here. We just got to talk to him on behalf of Kaga and whatnot. So let's just do a quick conversations, get done here and move on out of the grove.
This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Okay. Oh, there was a rat we could have talked to.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
No? Okay.
It's
oh,
fine,
that's these two.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
She thinks we made buddy friends with that goblin. Wyll, can you reach the rat? No. The rat's too fast. I was going to see if we could talk to it. If it comes back, maybe we'll try.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Oh, so the other exit takes us to the... Well, it takes us to a lower section. We probably get to the waterfall from the lower section. I know which area you're talking about. But if nothing's really there from what you all said... Oh, this is a wooden trunk that is searchable. Let's do it. Oh, that's why it was searchable. These are why I was expecting everything over here to be red. Oh, some garlic. We can have some nice garlic dinner.
You're an idiot. We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Oh, good idea on talking to the rat, Mike. I keep forgetting I don't have to be real time all the time. We can just go to turn-based. That would make it a heck of a lot easier to talk to the rat. So you're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help, but I'm more curious. He has an attitude more than anyone. Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with LWOTC begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that LWOTC. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Ah, that LWOTC.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Uh-huh. Now, I can chime in and go, I've heard stories about LWOTC. Not all of them good. Well, we might as well. I doubt we're going to burst his... The way this guy has this puffed up attitude, we're going to burst his bubble. But, or maybe we should just... no, I'm just gonna feed the same feedback that Gale gave at the beginning, a bit of a cad. That's what I've heard too.
Common gossip. The byproducts
see,
of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Lae'zel for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Lae'zel will be known far and wide. You'll see.
You'll see.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Who have we got here? Octa. Of course, now, just as I walk by it...
fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, we'll take it. We don't want to be rude.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
So, we have received the gruel. And it actually gave me... Like it's a big deal that I picked up that gruel. Well, who has it? Is it in our... Okay, so Wyll probably picked it up. Do you have it in here? What does it say? Ah, look at that! You see, it's regular camp supplies, but if we keep it out of camp supplies, by eating it, we heal. So I think this is important to keep this one out of camp supplies. I wasn't going to look till I saw that pop-up, or was it a whole journal entry, as a matter of fact? Is that what it said? Does everyone have gruel? No, I don't see it there. Oh, I can talk to... Oh, I can have everybody individually talk to her and get gruel. Oh, how cool. Because I don't see the gruel here. And I think everybody... Because we just have packs of regular pack supplies there. So I guess I can have everybody individually talk to her. And will everybody get gruel if I do it that way? Let's just test that, because that... I want some free magic gruel that can heal us, that we don't have to pay for. I'm all for that. So Wyll, how about we let Gale talk to her, see if she he gives gruel here.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl?
Oh,
Best
there
to
you
fill
go.
Your belly now, while we still can.
Yeah, we're gonna take it, even if we gotta listen to her conversation every time.
But it might make all the difference.
Yeah, well,
The only way we'll make it to Baldur's
I never
Gate is to
noticed.
run, and run hard.
This is the first time I
If a gnoll
noticed.
catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Yeah, we gotta listen to that little talk. Okay, yeah, because we get this special pop-up, so of course it should have prompted me to look at it before. How could I not have done that before? Everybody's gonna get a little bit of gruel. Because, yeah, that's free heating. Free healing we don't have to pay
Saw you
for.
fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl?
Well, yeah, I
Best to
gotta
fill
say
your belly
also,
now,
it doesn't
while we
look
still
tasty
can.
just by looking at it, but...
Look, it ain't much, but it
free
might make all the
healing is
difference.
not something to
The only
turn
way we'll
down.
make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Alright, then, that just leaves myself. Sorry to make y'all listen through this all, but free gruel.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
Definitely hot enough,
Fancy
the
a
way
bowl?
that's boiling.
Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference.
I was hoping I could just
The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run,
exit
and
out
run
of that,
hard.
escape past the
If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of
conversation.
strength. Trust
Yeah,
me.
just be careful you don't eat it. In fact, I'll just pour it on as a salve over my wounds and see if it heals me that way. And unfortunately, That's very tempting sitting there on the corner here, but you know, we are good folk. We don't do this. Ah! Have I ever talked to Auntie Ethel back here? Maybe she's been hiding from me before. This is the earliest you can run into Auntie Ethel back here. Let's have a word with Auntie Ethel. We will learn more about Auntie Ethel down the road.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about.
Oh, it's a space bar. I knew. I don't.
Awful slump to those broad shoulders of yours, Petal. Are you hurt, cold, feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Yeah, I bet you do. Do I want to take any of those? No, there's no need. I'm fine.
Sorry, love. I'll just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
Do you have more gruel? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Let's see. Yeah, just show me your wares. Let's see if you have anything interesting. Oh, at least I have myself talking because I have the most stuff to sell. What does she have anything? Oh, a potion of invisibility might not be a bad thing if I can pull it off. Just to have in our back pocket, or maybe we already do. Do I? No, speed and flying. But just having one of these in our back pocket might not be a bad thing. Should we get in a crunch to just disappear? I wonder if I can afford it. I know we're gonna. We a lot of the stuff. At some point you find it, but if I can have it beforehand in case we need it, how much? 182. Let's find out if I can swing this deal. Oh well, I can just pay cash, but. Let's throw in some weaponry that... A great axe. Actually, that's a... You know, as far as a base weapon goes, it's not a bad one, so I'll just hang on to it. Strength saving throws. What do I have here? Oh yeah, we can get rid of the skulls. We can get rid of the bones. We can get rid of the empty bottles. I'll keep the water, get rid of the shoes, the destitute clothing, grease, silver glass, agate, bloodstone. What are we up to? Yeah, we aren't going to have to spend that much cash, and we just lighten our load. Now, with any of these, I'm going to need to read at some point. Well, I pretty much decided we're probably not going to go super in-depth on the books on this one, and I apologize for anybody who really wants me to. If you see a title that you want me to save here, is there what other potion is there? There's no other potion here, is there? Oh, there it is. That's probably even a better one for early on. I missed that one. And oh no, it's not. It was expensive for all of them. So yeah, we'll take a couple. Because I can afford a couple. I might be able to afford even the... oh, there! Look at this! I had a potion of glory. Oh, I'm glad I didn't use it now because we had the hand to throw it back. I did have a potion of glorious vaulting. Oh, a lot of you know, and I still have an elixir of giant hill strength, but these are handy to have. So let me poke this one back in there and see if I can swing this. In fact, I can. I'm not going to sell any of these others down here. I think I'll just hang on to these two. I don't know if my other side characters we've picked up all have ranged weapons just in case. So let's just throw this in here. Anyone want to do the math? 300 goes up to... So I just need 238? Shall we try that? And see how close I got? Ah! All right, we did it. I must not be too tired today. I'm actually doing the math okay. 2 for 2. And there we go. We got some stuff.
Take care now, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm sure. I just have a feeling, Auntie Ethel, that we'll be seeing you in the future. And we got some things over here we can check out. Ooh, watermelon for dinner. How about that? Carrots. And nothing. What have we got up here? Oh, now this is where usually those 3 soldiers that ran off, this is usually where you get to talk with them for a little bit. And since they're not here, it doesn't seem like anybody's concerned about their stuff anymore. I can actually scrounge through their stuff. How about that? Usually I can't touch this because it's their stuff. Ooh, an adventurer's chest. Well, I might as well just try it myself. I don't think anybody has better dexterity on this particular team, to be quite honest. Sleight of hand or anything like that. No, nobody's better than the +1. So we're all similar, and I'm not gonna go. We can end up bashing it if I'm unsuccessful.
Come on, open up.
All right, dexterity. Let's add our bonus. 19. Yeah, we don't have the ability to restat yet, but that's the area. We're heading to that temple next as soon as we get out of here. But we unlocked it. So gold, the realm according to Bumpo, a ring. Okay, not a lot, but hey, it's all good stuff. I'm just gonna take all this stuff. Let's face it. Let's take the dagger, the heavy crossbow. This is all good sellable stuff.
I'll take that.
I'll even take a pitcher of beer.
Nearly ready.
Let's just make sure we don't spill it on the way back for our supplies. And what are these individuals up here doing? Do they have anything interesting to tell us?
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Half-orc. I'll be keeping to myself. People tend to stare. No, as a Baldurian, though, let's say the Blushing Mermaid for me. A bit rough, but the ales, yeah, of course, I would like the rougher place. You talk with someone else, they mention another place. So, since I've chosen to be this kind of a leader, there you go.
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you, then. And wish us some, too.
Now we'll wish you luck, too. In Baldur's Gate. Oh, we got a couple crates I missed. I don't need to pick up the bedrolls.
The road isn't too bad.
But, you know, we gotta get any free stuff we can, since these other adventurers bailed on the place.
Looks empty.
Didn't need the destitute clothing, not really, right? Oh, there's a pair in there, so that'll help us. You know, the tab and the Q are just too close together. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is who we want to talk to so we can move on. Hello, Zevlor.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, well, when you put it that way, yeah. And I think, have I not asked him yet? Can you delay the ritual? I wonder if he has any...
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying.
True.
It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Well, why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Yeah. Well, we're unfortunately we're not murderers for hire. That's not a path we're going down with our particular makeup of our team.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Okay, well, we've chatted, passed on words. Kaga wanted us to talk to him to get him to leave early, but I'm not going to push him to leave early. We also have that Kaga side story about finding out that note we went into her locker, or her safe, or whatever, that we found out about. She has a special rendezvous location. Is this the guy that, yeah, that's the guy that, and we don't have her with us now, do we?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Oh, he doesn't say much anymore now. That's the guy that, lae'zel had him crapping in his pants, I guess is one way to put it. Without directly swearing. So we're gonna do this. Let's take a look at the map. Well, let's do two things. We've had a lot of entries on the journal. So we completed Get Help from the Healer Nettie. We have a new goal of searching for Halson and doing that. So that's on the table. We have, well, that's the same thing. Save the first druid, Halson. We have the option to steal the sacred idol, but we won't be following through on that. And we finished the investigation at the beach. Unfortunately, he died. I wanted to see what that said because I've never had the kid die on me. Oh, poor thing. I still feel bad about that kid. Arabella is safe. Okay, we finished that quest. So we have several ways to go, but I think the first order of business for the team is to go check out that whatever it is, chapel, cathedral thing on the beach or near the beach. And that's where I'm planning to head us next. So let's at least change our location, and we'll go to the roadside cliffs is where I want to go, because that takes us on a path right over here to the chapel, since that door down below is shut. We're going to go checking out the chapel area next. So let's travel to the roadside cliffs. And before we go into the chapel, I think we're going to go do a little long rest right now, and then we'll walk over to the chapel. Oh, instead I go, oh, I'm misclick happy right now. So let's exit the turn-based mode and go here where I wanted to click to the camp. So we're going to camp. And do we have anybody here? Let's just do a quick, let's see what's on everybody's minds, kind of loop around.
I'd better do the
And then we'll call it a day. And I got to remember to take the gruel out of the 4 party members that we have with us right now. Yeah, that looks like there's nothing new. I like checking in at the beginning. It doesn't look like there's really much new that everybody has to say to us. So I'm not going to go around talking to everybody, but I usually like starting to chat with people every now and then, hit and miss, see what's on people's minds, but there doesn't seem to be really anything on their minds. So what I'm going to do is take the bowl. So let's take this one thing out of everybody's pack so we don't accidentally use it. In fact, let's put it right here, because that's pure gold to me. So I don't want to accidentally have it, because I always choose supplies automatically instead of picking every item that I want to eat. So I could very easily have this gruel eaten and then losing our advantage of having it be a free heal. Now, if Auntie Ethel had been the one making this gruel, I might not have tried it. All right, there we go. All right, I can't think of anything else that we need to do at the moment, so let's end the day and see if the nighttime brings any issues. So we do have enough camp supplies, so we're going to end our night. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of talking that needs to be done now. People have had the day to ponder, so we'll just kind of go clockwise through the group. Yeah, pick only the booze. Yeah, well, I picked up that mug of the stein of beer or whatever it was.
Very well.
So we have some.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver.
Our friendly
Our little
brainworms.
brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all. Yeah, basically, surprisingly, for all the doom and gloom we talked about, on the first day or earlier on, we're doing amazingly well right now.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Not even a hot flash. Going through menopause? Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, there's something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles. I mean, this is not what everybody else has been saying.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
All right, Will, let's go talk to lae'zel, see what's on her mind.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it.
I was about to say...
doing battle up there, among the tears.
So I was going to go, wow, that's strangely romantic talk coming from you, lae'zel, and then it changed, just as I expected it should have. Just as I expected it should have. Well, we can be a paladin, but she's from another realm, so she's not going to understand all this. It's not like I'm going to convert her. But Faerun, it's not so bad. Give it a chance.
I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords, when they should be forging their own.
All right. So you want to do battle up where? What the heck?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Some fire. Well, actually, it's a cool night here, this guy, too. And I actually started our live stream with some mint tea in front of me. I felt like a nice... It's cool enough out that, you know, tea in the evening is sounding like a very warming and nice thing. So are all Githyanki from the Tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about that 4 years thing, Mike. But I can imagine in the development of this game, you've had lines a certain way, and then things get changed, rewritten, adjusted along the way. So I doubt like they've been just sitting around every day for 4 years, but I could totally understand over the course of 4 years, they've had to be called back in frequently as lines get updated, stories get redeveloped. You know, they make adjustments along the line. So we learned a little bit more about lae'zel. She opened up nicely to us, wouldn't you say? Surprisingly for her.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. We can still try. This is this is jumping the gun here, saying, "Oh well, you know, you lay down seductively like this. It gets me thinking. Well, we can still travel together." But probably once the worm is gone, I'm going. No, actually, that line shocked me, so I'm gonna go. What? Will you miss me?
Why not?
You don't have to say much
You've
to
been
get
to the hells and back. Survived the crash. Survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Well, you should have figured that out. Well, I guess we did give him reason, because didn't it take us 2 bonks in his head when he tried to knife us when we met him? So, yeah, we are stronger than we might have showed you at our first meeting. Let's see, I thought you didn't like me. True, I am pretty... Oh, gosh. I am pretty impressive. I'm just... Yeah, I think... Well, I don't know. Being a half-orc, maybe I will have some of that bravado. Maybe it's like, you know, the half-Klingon kind of character. I have a little bit of bravado thing in me or something. I have many talents if you want to explore them. Or just plain old, you're too close. So we'll kind of take the middle of the road response at this point.
Yes. We're more similar than I thought.
Oh, I love these conversations. You have to understand. I think these conversations with the different characters, they're so unique, they're so different, and they just they're fun.
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head.
Okay.
I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Okay, I shall. About the only one left we have to check on. Does she? Oh yeah, even Sha. Everybody wants attention tonight.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the Druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Okay, so, how are you? Yeah, how are you? How are you feeling? How's your worm doing in your head?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Yeah, Nightmare, you're right about when I was talking about bashing them in the head. I just saw your comment, you failed miserably. Yeah, that was in the early couple episodes, our strings of ones that we were rolling. That was back when the headbutt failed and things like that. You're right. The fun of this game. Maybe, let's see. What would you do? Well, maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunted for a cure. Is that what I would do? No hesitations, I'd just end your misery then and there. Let's not do this. I don't like hypothetical questions. Yeah, let's not. We don't know. This is too early to say, yeah, I'd just kill you. Right? We'll just back out of this one. I'm going to do what's necessary at the time. But they don't really have an answer exactly like that. So let's just not do this right now. I don't like hypothetical questions.
It's hardly hypothetical. We're still in danger after all.
Well, with that attitude, no hesitations. I'd just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Okay. Well, we've had our little conversations. I think it's time to call it a night.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yeah, we got kind of tease lines from both Asterion and Shadowheart tonight. Not so much with the other two. Oh, look, even though I took it out of my thing to try and keep it separate, I still got to keep my eyes open that we don't accidentally choose these. Now, if I auto-select, I don't want them in there. I don't want to auto-select. I can't undo them? What do I have to do to undo them? I thought the opposite click I could... I don't want to... Doggone it. I don't want them chosen. Oh, it did unchoose it. Okay. I'm just... Yeah, okay. There we go. So we have too many. So the cucumber outdid the gruel. Oh well, and that's close enough in my book. Yeah, he's well. We haven't got to the point where it can be interesting with him. We haven't. There's one evening along the way where he teaches us magic. That's his time to be a little aggressive. Well, I don't know. Aggressive's quite the right word, but that's his time. Alright. Ah! I think it's hilarious that every time you wake up, I think it's hilarious that they decided to put in that sound of ah. Just so you get to wake up nicely. Now, what we got to do is a quick check of who has what, because I know I like to just get this done early on while we're in camp, because it lasts all day until long rest, just to have it active. And I don't know if we have any other all-day spells in the group right now that are...
my magic.
No, none of these are. So there's no all-day... So when we get the all day, or if we have, we have the sometimes she has I don't know if we've got it yet, certain blessing things that we can do. Here's one, pass without, see, these kind that say until long rest, concentration style. Those are the kind I'm talking about, but I don't think we have quite the right kind that I'm looking for that we've picked up yet. But I've just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, aid, long strider, those kinds of things, and I don't think I have any of those yet.
What's next, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't. I don't even. I don't think I do either. So we did the one all-day thing that we have at the moment. Mage armor. Oh yeah, that actually is not a bad one. But I don't think I picked it just yet. For whatever reason. Before we head out. There's the mage armor, and it is until long rest, and that actually is one that I like. Probably, well, that one's kind of good defensively speaking. Grease, I kind of like all these, but right now, well, sleep can even be helpful. I'm going to take sleep out right now and use the mage armor, and then we're going to do it that way. And we'll see what we like. If we end up missing the sleep spell, which we haven't really done yet, we can always bring it back. And no, there's no point in upcasting, and we'll just get it done. So at least as long as his concentration, we should say, is not broken, at least he starts out with some extra armor. Okay, guys, I think for the time being, I'm going to use the same team that we have together here right now, and move on. Let's leave camp.
Might as well.
Oh yeah, I could do that once I have it on. Okay, let's get back walking over in the direction we need to go over this way. Yeah, it took us out on that little ledge earlier, so we just need to kind of walk over in this general direction, I think. I'll lead with Wyll in case we run into somebody.
Checking things out.
Once again, let's come out here and admire the view. Seems like a long time ago that we were at this crash site, but now here we are above it, and we passed the skill check. So we need to move some people around here, see what we can find. There we go! Woohoo! Alright, what did we pick up? The color spray one's not that big a deal anymore now that we have a ring of color spray. But, keeping a spare scroll out for somebody, and scroll of Speak with the Dead. We'll take it. Oh, there's talking over here. Let's go take a look over in this direction. Wyll, yeah, you have our most charisma. Let's take you over here and see what's going on. Now we could sneak up and set spells and stuff, but we're just kind of standing around talking. Let's go see what's up. Or can we listen from afar? Okay, we all just gained 30 experience points just by walking towards these dudes. Okay, and dudettes.
There could be all sorts of loot in that thing. You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now, we Stop!
Stop!
Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Okay, well, I mean, no harm just looking around. Or, that ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. And we get a +5 for that roll. We get a +3 if we want to be deceptive. I think that ship's an invasion force. Run while you can. Do we think we can get him to believe that one? That sounds like quite the whopper. We can try intimidating. We have a +5 there. The only thing you own is your life. Leave before I take that 2. And a warlock. That ship's full of poisonous vapors, probably demonic. I'd stay away. Well, I've never done this conversation with Wyll before and had that warlock choice. So here we go. I've got to try something new. I don't know if it's any better than the others where we get a +5. But maybe since we choose... Sometimes what I find, if we choose our class choice, sometimes the number you have to roll... Now, of course, not always. But sometimes the number you have to roll is lower. So... Oh, you just like fighting through and dropping the stone on them? Battle it out.
Poisonous? What?
See? That thing could be carrying a plague for all we know.
Oh, it worked.
We're leaving. Come on, move it!
Well, that was easy. With the warlock choice, that's the easiest. We didn't have to roll.
In our hands.
Oh my god. How cool is that? I had to try the something new. You know, I had to try the something new.
This better be good.
I think let's just look around the high ground, low ground, and then we'll check some other stuff out. Why, I've dropped the stone. There's lots of different things you can do by making that thing drop. Open up another entry into the temple below. There's pluses and minuses and thises and thoses with all the different choices you can take. Oh, we got a dragon egg mushroom over here. What have we here? And, I was going to say we should maybe just pick up some wooden crates around and everybody carry one just in case we need one in a place where we don't have a crate. That way, if everybody just carries one, we have them. Because sometimes these crates, and for those that don't play the game, they can help you get to high places because you could stack them up. And while most areas that we go to, let's have, we'll even have Gale pick up a crate.
Mine for the taking.
And that way nobody is overburdened with too much weight. Is there anything, and is there another crate up on this side? I can't recall. Oh, there is, yes. Oh, we got some more food. What do we got? Oh, a kiwi! In fact, I had a kiwi for breakfast today. How about that? How random that we find. I don't have kiwis all the time, but I got some because I hadn't had them in a while and I was in the mood for them. And then, lo and behold, we find a kiwi.
No time to waste.
Okay, we're gonna go direct and check this door out down here. Is there anything else? I haven't been alting as much as I should to make sure. Oh, we have a plaque over here. Let's go check it out.
Give it a try. Text is too faded. Doesn't tell me who was worshipped here.
Okay, so we just don't know. I think I saw something pop up over here. Yeah, okay, so we got a burlap. So I guess they left so fast, we scared them off so fast, they just left their stuff here.
I'd better take a peek.
Yes, she did. These crates are collapsible, I guess. Okay, we got a thieves' toolkit. Torches, I guess, will be handy if we go down into a dark temple that's no longer in service anymore. Yeah, we have magic pockets, so you have. Well, that's just the way it's always been for Dungeons and Dragons, hasn't it? You can just carry whatever. But it's a cool thing. We have the ability to use these things. Wyll.
The pride of the gate.
Let's have you lead off. Again. Now that we've picked up all our crates.
Have you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Ah, you mean your friends that just ran off? Scared as you know what? Let's see, he triggered a trap. He needs help now. Or we can try performance. Well, it looks like same chances. We just don't know how high of a roll we need. Let's let now that he's able to perform a little bit. Of course, he's not going to sing a lute song as a reply, but let's have him practice his performance skills. Yes, it's me. We heard the guy up here. We know what his voice sounds like. Let's see if we can mimic him. Yeah, it's a 10, so it's a doable thing, I hope. Getting Dad at least 4, if not more. Ah! Oh! Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I don't know if this is a one that's worth a reroll, to be quite honest. I do not know.
Think I'm stupid? Don't know who you are or what you've done with the boss. But if you come through that door, you're getting a knife in the guts.
Well, I think we've lost the element of surprise, is what I must say. I think we've lost the element of surprise. Well, we're going to try coming through the freaking door, and everybody has the same amount of sleight of hand chances.
The magic touch.
So it's not an amazingly difficult one to unlock, so we should be able to, unless we go on a 1 streak again. Oh! Now we get an automatic success! Problem is, we're walking into a guy who says he has a knife and he's ready for us. So, okay guys, let's see what we're getting into. Oh, we just had, he set a trap! That tells you I have not played this guy before like this. Oh, I know what he's done. He's run and there's others down in here. Oh, look at this. We're in turn-based mode and he's joined this other group of 5 over here. Oh, baby, baby, baby. This is not the way to go right now. I'll tell you what. Can we run back out? But now, even if I drop that thing and try to drop in that other way, we still probably got a fight ahead of us. So, the bad thing is, I'm going to see if we can all... Now I got to get my bearings in here, too. I don't know where the camera went. There we go. I'm wondering if it's better for us to go back outdoors. And see if we can reapproach this group in a different way. Will we still be in turn-based? No, we're no longer turn-based. Because the first thing we need to do...
Another step forward.
Is we need to take a short rest to gain that little bit of injuries that we took. Or, just to get it out of the way, we could all eat our gruel. Right? Our porridge, so I don't have to keep messing with that. 3 die 4. So we're gonna at least gain back 3, and we're missing more than that. So I think I gotta spend a short rest. Because these guys, if things don't go well, and if you don't catch them the right way, this could be a little challenging, a little battle downstairs, especially when they're all ready for you. I'm not used to having them ready for me. Holy smokes. But also, bear in mind, if we drop the thing here, it could cause them to start looking this way, and maybe I can go back in the door, because this makes a hell of a lot of noise. So I wonder, after dropping here, if it'll get them all checking out the sound of this, and then we can go back in here, and maybe they won't all be waiting for us? Is that just wishful thinking? What do you guys think? I think I'm going to see if we can hit this thing. Now, let's hope. I'm still going to try and play with a little subterfuge, and I've not tried this before, so y'all, we're going to find out. I'm going to go back in here. Yeah, I think we're going to all stealth and sneak back in here and see if we've taken their attention away from where we were coming in to where we made this massive amount of noise over here. And let's see if this will work as an alternative. Let's all go sneaky hidey.
Just out of view.
And let's go. I don't know if going through the door will undo the sneaky hidey thing, but we're about to find out. Oh, well, fuck burger. Oh my goodness. I had to say something, and I didn't want to all out swear. So, yeah, my kids have heard me say fart burger before. What can I say? My kids have heard me say a lot of things in an attempt not to swear. And now we can't sneak back in here because our little explosion just gained their attention back over towards us. Okay, sometimes you just can't win. You know, who knew there was going to be a second trap here for us? Who knew? Who knew? Well, we need to, what do we have? Gruel will heal me. We may all, I don't know, I don't relish I don't relish going into a battle already injured. So, doggone it. We're gonna do the short rest because the gruel will not be enough to heal. It could be enough to heal. Well, let's just try it. We'll all eat our little gruel. Consume. Okay, I am 100%. Consume yours. Oh, I don't. No. Okay, I see how it has. I got to go over here. Let's consume yours. Shadowheart should be the choice now. Yes. Okay, good. We got enough off the die roll. We did not. Now we got another guy who needs a good roll. So Gale, you have yours. I'm so glad we got one for everybody. All right. We're getting some good rolls, and we should finish off just fine with Wyll. He should be able to gain everything back. So Wyll.
Sharp as ever.
Thank goodness for gruel when you need it. Yeah, well, that's the nice thing about that doorway is, yeah, that we do have that's the perfect thing for trying to draw people through a door, is that dagger spell. This is like the perfect situation for that dagger spell. So let's go sneak again, because you know we're so effectively sneaky with our little trick we tried to pull. Who knew the guy double trapped the door, so that a second time there was yet another trap to catch us. Who knew? Well, it doesn't look like they can see this far in this room. So I think I'll just, since I'm technically the strongest, I'll lead the way.
Light on my feet.
Stay quiet, everybody. Okay. Let's see. Oh, now are they let's kind of get a little recon out here. Are they yeah, the flammable stuff's way in the back. Although someone see their positioning did change, so I think our drop through here did cause them to come back or look through this door to where we dropped the thing down. But I think the explosion of us returning also brought their attention back this way. So if I could get something over here, because we have a wooden barrel, but we have this other whatchamacallit barrel. And it's not going to tell me at a distance, but I think it's got the red stripe on it. I think it's a little more volatile than some of the others. It might not be bad, as you said, to try and get up there and do some of these things. Now, the question is, what order? I think... Yeah, I think that you can see the floor is soaked right here. Problem is, nobody's standing in it, except maybe, if we're lucky, this guy, but I think he's not even standing in it. It just... So it's just... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there somebody around the door, too? And there's another guy hiding around the corner trying to fake us out here too. So the question is, what do we do first? And I think I gotta put up the daggers first, to be quite honest. I think that's our best first move, and I gotta remember who has them, and it is you right now, Will. Sometimes I have more than one person have these, but I think Will is. So I'm gonna split us up initially and move us separately until things go loud. I think I'm going to bring Will over here and set the daggers up there. I hope I'm choosing the right order to do this in. I guess we'll find out. But I want the daggers in place, period, so they have a harder time rushing us. And as far forward as I can so we can still kind of... Ideally... The way it would work best is if maybe I should try placing it on the other side. I guess I just can't place it through the door. Well, how much movement do I have left? Let's find that out first. So I can get this far without them seeing us. And then I'm going to see how far in. But how much farther beyond that? Oh, I can still move pretty far after that. So we're going to bring ourselves right here. Oh, they saw us. Oh, they saw us. Oh, they missed us, thank goodness. But he will not. And we're going to be in for some trouble. So I did not do this right. We got poisoned. Oh, he gets to move first too. Doggone it. He's going to get through the door. Oh no, the door is blocked by the guy standing in it right now. We are getting clobbered. Well, it's time for us to back off. We also have the ability to close the door with that lever. However... Oh, and then I still... They surprised us. So oh, baby. Gale, what do you have available? You're poisoned. Gale, oh yeah, I'm chosen right now, but I want to see what Gale has able, and who's looking right in the way here. So this guy, so the big, heavy, clobbering dude is next. And I won't have somebody before that that'll be able to... So it almost feels like between this person and that person, I have to try and keep Gale there to block any more of them from coming through, because it kind of feels like that's preventing them all from running through till I get up to Will. Or I gotta keep Will, so when I get up to Will's turn, he can put the cloud of daggers there to keep him out. Excuse me. boy, oh boy, 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 boy. And you notice okay, so we still do have the mage armor. Thank goodness. That's why he didn't take as much hurt as he could have. I'm wondering if I can do... Yeah, I'm not close enough for the thunderous wave. And I can't get up there close enough, really, for... Well, the thunderous wave, that would get me close enough, and I could have myself close the door. If I was able to thunderous wave, push them back from the door... Except I have nothing to block the door and prevent them from just reopening it, right? But it would potentially delay them, or delay someone to have to open the door, right? I hope the wave of this, because it releases a wave and it could end up pushing Wyll away too. So I'm a little concerned that way. So it's a big risk moving my guy forward too to try that out. Yeah, but the fire, and I apparently can't reach over here because the path is interrupted. I can't get far enough. It's telling me I can't get it over here. Do I have something? Well, let's throw some grease. Can we throw an object? At least get something burning over there. Cause no, but that's an action. So I need to throw the object to at least get the doorway blocked with fire. So let's look at me. No! I did not click for you to do something like that. God damn. Oh, we're at our 2-hour limit. I want to stop. Oh.
I can't even catch my breath.
Okay. What I wanted to do, and we can't even set the fire now, unless... Okay, let's get out of this page.
Time to push my luck again.
Yeah, but he missed. Whatever I had chosen, I just did it to myself. Unfortunately, he missed. Gale missed. Gale only has his bonus action left. Holy smokes. I think I have to move up here now and attempt the Thunder Wave, because I don't have the burning option anymore, because I blew it. By misclicking, of course. Because if we go back to Gale, you'll see he only has his bonus action left. And his bonus action does not include throwing anything. So I'm going to move myself up and see if I can get lucky with a Thunder Wave. And I'll pass Wyll, so hopefully the Thunder Wave will push people away from the door. We'll find out. We're right about now. I pushed somebody away. I pushed Wyll away! You know, that spell showed a little shadow down here, and it did not look like Wyll was standing in the shadow, and I almost killed Wyll. This is not the way we wrote this thing up. So I now have a bonus action left, and so does Gale have a bonus action left. Now, did you see the little shadowy area that showed up? Did it look like Wyll was standing in that little shadowy area from my Thunder Wave? Did it? But at least these guys took some damage from the Thunder Wave, even though it didn't push them back. Because it did say, even if it missed, they still take damage, you know, if it didn't push them back. But everybody else that was possible to push back didn't, of the enemy, didn't get pushed back. Oh my lord. I don't know that there's any great potion that I should take right now. I could increase my strength to 21 if that'll help me next turn. Is that maybe what I need to do to compensate? Oh, baby! I'm going to increase my strength, I think, is what I'm going to do. I can't think... I could make myself invisible, but then they'll just shoot at everybody else. So why don't we increase my strength? And I'm going to need to pause and take a breath here. I'm going to take a potion of strength. Heck, I bought them. I'm using them in a situation I shouldn't normally have to use them. Oh my lord. And I am not in need of any healing. Yeah, well, let's end my turn.
Lance board is set.
Now you, Gale, no more misclicks allowed. You're gonna drink a little potion. And I'm gonna move. I don't know. Yeah, this person would. So I think if I moved you more over to this side, less people will have a direct line on you. Not that they couldn't move.
May it please, Mistra.
And now we're gonna have to see what damage comes now.
What should I do?
Oh, so they got it all moved. Now it's all our moves right now. Okay. Still not ideal. I don't like the idea that Wyll is out there. I feel like he's surrounded and will be mowed down by everybody that's gonna gun for him. I feel like are we all dead? Is that what's gonna happen now? Probably. I can't reach him to heal him. That's what I said. This group is not an easy group when you get unfavorable encounters, and we did not get an unfavorable encounter. And this guy is thinking I'm dead, but you know I gotta let it go a little longer. Now is there someone I can silence? No. Can we bane on them to make their attack rolls a little bit worse? Could that possibly help us? Of course, targets are too far. Now, I could always move closer to make them less far. I'm just trying to think the best option I have to impact things in our favor at this point. Stealth checks we don't need. Mirror image to distract the attackers. That just helps me. So I'm almost thinking that trying to do Bane on them, at least the first three that are right here, Will's gonna die. Let's face it, Will's gonna die. Yeah. I'm gonna try Bane. Oh! Oh! She slipped on the ice! Okay. Shadowheart's done. How about you, Wyll? What you're gonna do? Well, do I at least set it here now? The risk is that accidentally gets me, and for the kind of luck we've been having. Yeah, we don't have a... well, I took the giant hill strength. And the thing is, if I die, it's going to take this stuff away anyway, but I can at least do damage on 3 more characters by putting it this here now. So I gotta wear them down anyway. I can't run through it to get to them either, but at least if I put it here, 3 and 1 will take some hurt. Oh, well, the door broke, so there's no shutting the door anymore, by the way. I didn't realize the daggers were that strong to break the door, but, you know, they broke the door. And one of them's almost already dead. But I think what's most important for our action here... I don't have any med kits! Well... we've got 19 health there, we've got 20 health there, and we've got 19 health here. Which of these 3 is gonna... this one has the poison. And so I'm gonna just go out in a flourish and see if we can do something. Since I do not have a med kit to heal, I did not make sure they were all dispersed properly before we started the battle. Note to self. This one's shooting next. Then this one, then this one, and then, so this one will fight before any of us move anyway. So I'm going to try the flourish here because she has a very hurtful weapon. It's unfortunately not going to kill her. That will piss her off, and then she will go for me.
Here goes nothing.
She saved. But we did a tiny bit of damage. And now... What is the best course of action now? What is the best course of action now? Yeah, she cannot do anything to me as I run away, so there's not that. Is it better to be right next to somebody with a bow and arrow? Isn't that the best play? They have a harder time to hit at close range, I do believe. And so let's get next to her, and if we don't die first, which probably will happen. Yeah, this is like that. LOL should be in capital letters, by the way. This is like a comedy that we're a part of right now. Total comedy. But we're gonna do our best to get through it, and so we will not give up yet. Let's see if we all die this turn. Let's find out. I'm interested to find out. Missed. That went well. That didn't. We knew he was going to die. We knew the daggers would disappear. And we got 2 misses there. That must have been a strength saving throw. And they're missing me galore. So there is hope. We can come through this. Still. This guy only has 5 hit points. Is there a swiping weapon skill that I have? No, we don't want to topple him. Now, I don't have... Oh, let's get me chosen, first of all.
Well, so much.
And I will choose up here to be safe, instead of clicking on people and doing that kind of stuff. If I want to change characters, I'm not going to do it that way. Let's see. So I have the Warhammer, so I don't have that big sweeping great axe kind of a cleave to try to take out a group of them. So I think what I just have to do is fight the guy ahead of me and just keep banging away on this end. And then we'll see what our friend standing behind me, Gale, can do for us. And let's see if I can take this guy out. And we did. Now, I have a bonus move. And what shall we try here? Ladies and gentlemen, what shall we try here? Divine Sense. No, these are not Celestials, Fiends, or Undead. You or an ally's weapon attacks deal an additional 1 radiant damage with the chance to daze. It lasts for only 2 turns. But heck, I'm going to be fighting like crazy for 2 turns. So, why don't we just do that instead of anything else? I have no health. So we will add Inquisitor's Might. AoE, I don't have it. I didn't have an AoE with the weapon I chose. So we're going to give myself Inquisitor's Might. Now, I'm pretty much done. I can move out of the way, but let me move to Gale first right now. And this guy has how much health after that? Oh, he has 1. So Gale is going to be magic missiling through the door. I hope it can curve and hit this guy, because he's down to 21. We're going to do 1 on the magical guy. And I can hit this guy too. And we're going to do level 2 just so I get more shots out of it. 1 on this guy. And 3 over here. Did I not get 1 on this guy? Okay, I did. And they aren't all down. But he's a lot more killable now at 10, this Hasid guy. So now I'm kind of feeling like what I need to do is run through the door. I'm going to be a target of everybody, but they were missing me with that hill strength thing. And I'm going to move in. Well, not with Gale, though. What can Gale do with his bonus action before I move on? Nothing really. So I'm just going to hide Gale behind the door, or off to the side. I assume the arrow dudes, in fact, I'll hide him on this side because they would have to run more to shoot me, which doesn't mean they won't. But then he'll be close to the door to get through it if we need him. Certainly. And then I'm going to run myself.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And just blood is around. I'm going to move myself near this guy so that if he tries moving away, which he won't, they never do. Well, not these kind of guys don't. He's enraged. He's gonna fight me. But if just in case he tries to move away, I'm gonna get in close. So yeah, okay, there. If he does try, we'll have a reaction to him. I can't think of anything else better to try than that. Let's see what happens. Okay, I get to react though. And I'm going to react 2 to 16, 2 to 16. I'm going to react with the thunder on this particular one. Alright. Good old Shadowheart has arisen. And the next person moving is way over here. She will not be able to get an angle, so Shadowheart is just going to try to take out this guy standing in front of me. And poor Gale has made at least 1 good roll, so at least he's not advancing down the death side yet. So we have a little time to get out of this yet. There's hope. I think we have hope. I hope we have hope. Shadowheart, what's your chance to hit this guy from there? Not good. Not good at all. So I guess I need to move you a little closer up. So, because he probably has a higher height advantage. If I get you at least back up to his level.
Got to move.
Do you have a better chance? Because he doesn't need much. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's 10% better. Which may also mean that we have a better spell chance too. And what's his health again? It's only 4. So using this spell, and you've got all your spells available, I'm gonna say, what's the chance to hit? It's a better chance to hit. So even though it's probably overkill, we're gonna try it. Let me just come in here to make sure I'm picking the right guy. Then let's do it. And we missed. Oh, baby. Shadowheart, drink your last potion. And here we go. We're not out of the woods yet. They're still missing me. Ah, that's not good. No! No, don't do that again! That would be a disaster! Now that we are lit up beacons here, oh, we got some problems.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, we gotta take some guys out of the picture. And we are gonna take this guy, hopefully, out of the picture first. He's down. The next thing we're gonna do is run way over here. And I know I have to heal myself. Now, can somebody throw a somebody's gonna one of my other two individuals over here is gonna have to throw a potion over here. I hope one of the two has a potion.
Creator, destroyer.
It's gonna be Gale. So that will allow me to run.
Another fight. Let's go.
He's barely holding on. It's terrible. But what I need to do is this guy seems intent on killing him, and I can't stand between them, so I have to pick one of them, and that's this guy. Come here.
I need to find a way forward.
Okay. And I'm gonna take a potion if I have a potion, since I don't have a finishing kind of a move to do right now. And then we're gonna take a Gale.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And see if you can throw this over here. It says path interrupted. So I'm gonna have to risk moving you out there, Gale. You still have your mage armor, so that's not the end of the world. Let's not throw yet. You're gonna be a target, but we're gonna hope your mage armor will keep you standing.
Onward.
And now, do you have a better ability to toss this over here? No, 25%? It didn't work. Oh, baby, baby.
What now?
Need to stay focused.
Well, and you can't reach, because if we dash, you don't have a bonus action heal, do you? Channel Divinity, no. That's lesser restoration. Well, is this considered a restoration? Or, will this heal? Will this help? I've got to try.
Need everyone alive and fighting. Take you.
Oh, at first it looked like she wouldn't reach, but she did. Oh, okay. We are alive still, and it's a week 4, but it's 4 on 3 right now. We have hope once again. Do we have anything else we can do now?
Forever dauntless.
Wyll, thanks for being back. Steady thyself, and you have nothing else you can do except maybe run and hide. And then if they try to get a better angle to hit you, how far can you get running? Not enough through the door. Can we leap you somewhere? Like over here, they'll have a harder time hitting you. You'll have a chance to recover. Yeah, I can't really jump. It's because of the door. I can't jump through the door. So let's just hide you off to the side here. If they have to move to gain a line of sight, if we're lucky, they have to run by me and chance being clubbed. Let's hope that little alcove has is enough of a wall to protect us. We can hope. Okay, we got a miss. That's good. He's gonna do the same. And a miss. That's good. We're getting them on the run. Oh, a critical miss. That's good. Oh, we got knocked down by her. Okay. Gale. I'm thinking now is the time to see what that explosion looks like. Or wait, you're not the one. It's Wyll. And let me not make this same mistake again.
Favors the fearless.
Who has the flame? Who has the fireball? Oh, it is Gale.
I speak, they burn.
It's a cantrip, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. Now if I do this, if we're lucky, we can explode the barrel.
Yes, close enough.
Like that. Oh, it hurt me too. Oh my lord, I didn't think I was close enough, but it hurt me too. But it took care of them in a big way. Not totally. Oh yeah, wait. She's dead, I think. Oh no, she's almost dead. So we just need a slight finish with her. So thank you, Gale. Run over here so you're not in line with this guy. Although you're the only one with full health around this neck of the woods. I'm still gonna bring you over here. And you're gonna stay there. And then me.
Where do I go from here?
I should be able to heal. I should be able to heal myself a little, and we'll do that. Since the explosion hurt me, thankfully it did not drop me, and we're back. Now I'm not going to move through the fire. It's putting a lot of pressure on Wyll and Shadowheart to take this one down, and then we're left with this guy who, to get to us, has to run through potentially a lot of flame. So let's bring myself over here.
What path lies before me?
Try setting. We're going to try setting ourselves up, and then we're going over here to Shadowheart to see if she can do the 4 damage that we need. Oh, baby, can ya? Ah! We don't need to be taking no more damage out here. We've gotten this far. I can't have it end now. We cannot have it end now. Before we give up, Wyll, what can you do? Well, you have this.
Today you fall.
And we're missing her left and right. Even though she's lit up like a candle, we can't seem to hit her. Come back over here. I like your little corner for now.
Battle of wits.
Yeah, I would. That blast was way bigger than I was expecting. I was like, okay, if we're lucky, it hits them, but there's no way it's gonna hit me. I think we're pretty well done with everybody. In fact, Gale, I'm gonna actually move you to try and. Of course, they can always prioritize Wyll over you, but we're gonna have you stand in the way. You never know.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm ready.
And Shadowheart, where if I move you over here too much, he might be able to shoot from the door, and we're trying to avoid that, trying to make him have to come out and run through the fire. So we'll stick with that plan. She still will be able to hurt us, though. That's the bad news. That is the bad news. Okay. Burn, baby, burn! Uh-oh, am I down? I'm not down. Okay, we're taking hurt big time. This team is not feeling well. However, this team is still standing. This team is going to use another level 2 spell, and we're going to do 1 here and 3 here. When you need to hit, there's that. Now we just need 1 more little hit on this guy, and we're out of this sucker. Oh yeah, Shadowheart.
My faith will protect me.
55. Let's just take a quick peek at your cantrip. It's 50, so it's not as good. Let's take a look and see if this is any better. 65. We're doing this one. We're gonna try it. And we missed again. She's missing a lot with that spell. That means we need some help from someone. And that someone may be me, except I don't want to run over the fire to do it. So I'm going to be asking myself. And let's switch back to defense. And I'm going to be asking myself to shoot ranged. And we're going to try it. Oh, well, I'm not doing main hand attack. No wonder it's not letting me switch. It was thinking I had main hand attack. We're going to try since he's so weak. There we go. Oh, my lord. Well, because of this fight, there was just no way I could end it. Woohoo! Okay, this guy. What'd you say about reload? Woohoo! We did it! We survived in a very difficult situation, and woohoo! We did it! How about that? Oh, I'm going mouse crazy right here. Sorry about that, guys. But I think that's a great, at least, I didn't want to end on a down note. We ended on an up note. Obviously, we got a lot of healing ahead of us, but we'll deal with all that next time. Oh, well, hey, we still have a short rest left. There, we look a lot better already. We'll still probably need to do something about our health anyway with the long rest, but we'll figure that out next time. Instead, we end on a high note instead of a low note. I'm still surprised we are standing and we were successful after everything that happened. That was... woof. Never say never. A never say never moment in the annals of Zigzag live streams. I thought, just like this guy, I thought... well, I didn't want to say it out loud, this guy, but I really thought we weren't going to make it either. But anyway, thank you guys for all the comments, all the tips, all the thoughts. But we made it. It's having you guys on my side. We made it. So that was a blast. So thank you, everybody. This ran longer than we normally run because of this surprise ending battle. But I think it was worth it. I hope you thought it was worth it. And we're going to call it a night here and pick it up next time. For this live stream, it's looking like Tuesday is when we're up again next. There will be some adjustments to the live stream schedule. I think potentially starting after Wednesday next week, because that's when some of my doctor appointments start lining up. So just keep your eyes open for any changes to the live stream schedule at that point. But I'll put out announcements in the channel community tab and in the Discord as I usually do. So you all have a great night. Thanks so much. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And we do hope to see you next time. We'll see if we can top this somehow next time. We'll see y'all. Ciao.